Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy That Way Alex here. Welcome back to another video on this channel. Today we're gonna be talking about WWE Evolution 2. I know I've seen a lot of discourse going around about the ticket sales, the lack of build, and fans are frustrated, upset, and we're here to talk about it. We're here to talk about the problem with this show, and why is the ticket sales so low? Why is there lack of build towards the show? And yeah. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, I'm going to pull up something from WrestleTix. So this is their tweet. Let's see. Let me try to bring this down a little bit more. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So, here it is. So this is from WrestleTix, WWE Evolution. Let me start where y'all can see it. So it's next Sunday. I'll be going to the show in person, supporting the show, in Atlanta, Georgia. So, tickets distributed, 4,804. The current setup is 6,652. Available combo tickets, 270. Available tickets left, 1,578. So that was the first count. So at this time that it was posted, it was 9 days until the show. Obviously, it's Sunday. It's 7 days until the show. The cheapest ticket available is $56.75. The resale, $90. Yada yada yada. So yeah, that is that. And you got a lot of discourse. And man, that is a lot of seats. I do expect them to sell more tickets. Hopefully they can break 5K, hopefully 6K by the show next Sunday. So yeah, this is the problem with WWE and Evolution 2. This is the problem. The problem is their booking and the time and effort they put into their women's division every single week. Let's be real. They were forced. They were forced to book this show. I'm going to be honest. They were forced. I feel like they were forced to book this show. And it was originally supposed to be last night. It was scheduled for July 5th up in Connecticut. But they said, no. Let's book it for the next weekend. Because what's happening this coming weekend, right? What's happening now in Texas? AEW All In. And they want to take the buzz away from AEW as much as possible. And, you see WWE, they're going out and they're booking the same events. On the same day as AEW, the same weekend as AEW. They just want to be petty. Why did All In get pushed back from 7 o'clock? Because that show was supposed to start at 7 o'clock p.m. And I'm going to that show too. So that show was supposed to start at 7 o'clock p.m. in Texas. Tony Khan went ahead and AEW, they went ahead and they pushed it back to 2 o'clock p.m. as a start time. So 2 o'clock p.m. start time, 3 Central, 12 noon in the Pacific. And excuse me, I can't talk. Excuse me. So he went ahead and he pushed that back because WWE, they went ahead and they put Saturday night's main event up in Atlanta. So WWE is doing Atlanta TakeOver that same weekend. And also, another thing too from WWE, I didn't think it was a good idea to put this show in Atlanta. Now don't get me wrong, I'm going to the show, it should be fun, but you had to book it in Atlanta when there's a Beyonce concert right down the street on the same day at the same time, because I believe her concert starts at 7 and Evolution starts at 7. So, Beyonce's going to be in town for a few days up in Atlanta this coming week. And the MLB All-Star Weekend is also coming to Atlanta as well. So you know how abysmal that traffic is in Atlanta? That's gonna be that's just not a battle you're not gonna win. But hey, it's WWE. It's WWE at the end of the day. They rather they will play with God. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm telling you. But yeah, man, it's really the booking and the lacking of their women's division that's really hurting them, and that's really why they're not selling out. And they're struggling to move the tickets, because you announced this show, May 24th, May 25th. You announced this show basically a month and a half ago. And it really doesn't help when you don't book your women's division that good. Like, okay, you gave the title to Julia, right? Okay, what is the plan for Julia? How are you going to treat Julia's United States title reign? Are you going to treat it any differently, or are you going to treat it the same way as you did for Chelsea Green or Zelina Vega, where they would just find each other every single week until one of them got the title off each other? Are you going to do the same to Julia, stick her in matches with Zelina Vega every week? I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case, that you're sticking her in matches with Zelina Vega every week. Please, let's get Julia with some credible challengers, please, for the United States Championship. I don't mind a long reign. Just give her credible challengers. You know, now Jordynne Grace is coming up to the main roster very soon. They can do Julia versus Jordynne Grace. They can do Julia versus Alexa Bliss. Julia versus Charlotte. Julia versus Michin. Julia versus anybody that needs an opportunity. So hopefully they treat Julia's United States title reign different. Io Sky has been having some problems too. Io Sky has not wrestled since May the 12th, if I'm not mistaken. That's the last time she's wrestled, and she hasn't defended the title since WrestleMania, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the last time Io Sky wrestled was July 12th. And that was when she teamed up with Rhea Ripley to defeat Julia and Roxanne Perez on a Monday Night Raw. So you go on Cage Match, right? Let's go. Everybody's favorite website, Cage Match. Okay, so you take a look right here. Yes. So Io Sky last wrestled on May 12th, 2025. That is 2 months. That is 2 months, fellas. 2 months since Io Sky last wrestled on television. You got one of the best women's professional wrestlers on the planet, and you got her, and she has not wrestled in 2 months, and you got her regulated to backstage segments. The last time she defended the women's championship was at WrestleMania 41, WrestleMania Night 2. And she defeated Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley in a triple threat match, which was very good. One of my favorite matches of that entire WrestleMania weekend. That was the last time she defended the championship. So ever since she's gotten the championship, she's defended the title against Rhea Ripley. 1, 2, now Evolution will be her third title defense against Rhea Ripley. And she has only defended the championship 1, 2, 3 times. Yes, she's only defended the championship 3 times. And she's only fought Rhea Ripley this entire title reign. This is bad booking all around by WWE and Triple H. This is not helping the women's division. And honestly, Rhea Ripley should not win that match at Evolution. I think Stephanie Vaquera should win this Battle Royal and go on to Clash in Paris. I think rightfully they should do a title change. But with Stephanie winning the championship being a different? Because what if Stephanie gets stuck in a feud? Now, what if Stephanie gets stuck in a feud with Io and constantly fighting Rhea Ripley for the championship? That's not going to help. That is not going to help. Is Stephanie Vaquera winning the Women's World Championship? Is that going to be any different? Are they going to treat her any different than what they did to Io Sky during her title reign? That's a very good question. Because you got Stephanie on the main roster really doing. Now I get it. She just got there, but I mean it's kind of we haven't really been seeing her wrestle a little bit as much. So yeah, but yeah, man, you got one of your best workers and she only defended the title 3 times, bro. Evolution would be her 3rd title defense. Like, what are we doing? WWE. Seriously, what are we doing? Come on now. We got to do better. All right, Tiffany Stratton. Let's go to her title reign. She's defending against Trish Stratus. Now, Tiffany Stratton, her title reign has been lackluster as well. She's defending against Trish Stratus. When did she win the title? She won the title on the first SmackDown of 2025. Okay. So, let's go to everybody's favorite website. Let's go to Cage Match, right? So, Tiffany Stratton defeats Nia Jax. She cashed in. Title change. That was the first SmackDown of the year. Tiffany Stratton, her whole title reign, she has fought Nia Jax 1, 2, 3. She has fought Nia Jax 3 times for that championship. She has defended that championship against Nia Jax 3 times. 3 times. She fought Charlotte. She fought Charlotte at WrestleMania, which that match was mid at best. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was mid at best. Then she defeated Bayley 1 time. I mean, that's really it. But other than that, WWE is at fault for this, because her women's title reign has not been up. Just has not gone as well as fans expected it to be. So yeah, this is really bad booking right here. The women's tag team titles as well. I don't know why we still have them. I just don't know. We need to get rid of them. I don't know why you got women's tag team titles. You don't need them. It doesn't make any sense. You don't have a proper tag team division. You don't have an established tag team division for women's tag team titles. And I wish AEW would not bring women's tag team titles, but I know they're coming. I don't know why. In pro wrestling, man, in American pro wrestling, I don't know why they need women's tag team titles. Now, unless you're unless you're Stardom, you should not have women's tag team titles. I'm sorry, unless you're a Stardom or TNA, because I remember TNA was great at booking their women's division. But even they're quiet lately. But I know they signed some more wrestlers, so I wish them the best. I know they signed Indy Hartwell, Jetta Stone, and some more others. So yeah, but I don't know why we have women's tag team titles in that company. Why are you trying? It's obvious you don't care about women's tag team wrestling. Why are you trying to force it to us? You get what I'm saying? Women's tag team wrestling. Women's tag team wrestling is just not good. In America, it's just not. So I don't know, why do we have the women's tag team titles? We should just abolish them, and we should just get rid of them completely. That's just my take on it. So yeah, but so this is just terrible. Yeah, but I still think that the women in WWE, I do think they will, whoever. To all who's on this card, on this Evolution card, I think they will bust their ass very hard to make sure that this show is successful, and they can prove WWE management, they can prove them wrong. Because we know if this show flops, you know who WWE management is going to point to, and they're going to be looking for a scapegoat. They're going to point to the women, and I feel bad for girls like, like a Tiffany, like Stephanie, Io, and Rhea. And, even you could tell some of the women down there are frustrated with the current booking of the product in the women's division. You just tell. So I wish everybody who is on this show on Sunday, they're going to go out there and they are going to bust their ass to make sure that they give us the best show that they can put on next Sunday. So, I just wish them the best, man. Just wish them the best. I'm gonna go out there next week. I'm gonna support them, because I love women's wrestling. I'm an advocate for it. I still think in America it still needs to be worked on. And hell, even up in Japan, they still got work to do in wherever you support your women's wrestling. So I'm gonna go up there next Sunday to Atlanta. I'm gonna support it. I'm gonna be at the show. I'm gonna be vlogging. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about this show, about the build, because this build has not been good. But I still expect the show to be good. I expect the women to go out there and bust their ass and give it their all at this show. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.